A breathtaking view of the New York City skyline as taken from the Empire State Building. We're coming to you live from Manhattan. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's Shea in at the point. And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett is out there with Trier. And it's Morris in at the 3 spot. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Now Barrett. Down low. Trier. Markkanen pulls it in.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
LaVine kicks to Shea. No good from outside. Barrett the pass to Trier. Rebound by the Bulls.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Shea outside. Off on the layup. Here's Trier, guarded by Porter. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. I was able to talk with David Fizdale for just a moment. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks so much, David.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now, here is Morris. Following the miss by Shea. Now, here's Barrett. Guarded by LaVine. Barrett, no good. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Shea. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Scoring with the bump can throw your concentration off. Shea right there, not distracted by contact.
Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now, here is Robinson. Randall left side. A second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Knicks shooting their first shot. The Knicks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Free throw good, Smith.
The 9th pick in the 2017 NBA draft, Smith Jr. made the NBA's all-rookie team after a very solid first year in Dallas, averaging 15 points and 5 assists, and he sure is not looking to stop there.
It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Smith is out there with Barrett. And it's Morris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. For New York, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
Here's Shea. Porter against Morris. Pass to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Shea, right side. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Knicks leading by 12. Morris outside. Outside Robinson. Smith wide open. He fires. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
He had a defender all over him.
For New York, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And that one falls for Robinson. He doesn't get the second one. Bulls trail by 13. Here's Levine. And the Bulls with another miss.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Robinson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
That's an easy shot provided by Dennis Smith Jr.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Shea kicks to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. From deep, Shea. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Here's Markkanen. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board. Solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
Here's Smith. Floats one. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Shea. Bulls trail by 13. Here's Porter. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. In the corner, it's Morris. And Porter comes to help. Smith the pass to Barrett. Randall against Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 15.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a Ford.
Got it up. That one's not going to go. And so it's New York in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And tipping off the second half. Here's Jim Boylan's 5. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's Shea in at the 1 spot. Levine kicks to Porter. Back to Levine. Shea right side. That shot no good. The Knicks go the other way with it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Barrett no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Che. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All of that earned right there. It's become Che's mantra since he's gotten into the NBA.
Dennis Smith, he's checked in for the Knicks. And both free throws good for Che. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And the foul called on Che. That is his first foul of the game. Knicks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Outside Robinson.
1 of 5 here, Kevin, to start the half. Their offense looks like it's shrinking right now.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And back when I first saw him in Summer League, one of the things that I liked about Che is that he invites the contact, does not shy away from those kind of plays. And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And Levine, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Morris outside. Pass to Robinson. And here's Barrett. Randall left side. Just 4 to shoot. That's a 2 from Smith. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Bulls shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Got that bucket in no time at all. 8 points for Che.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
A different look for New York. Kevin Knox comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Dennis Smith. The Bulls also changing it up. Young's checked in for Markkanen. And Satoransky subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. Che drives in. And he lays it straight in. Che's got 10 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Randall. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Chicago.
Che's shot is off.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And the basket by Knox.
You can tell that Kevin Knox ahead of time knew he was going to shoot that ball no matter what the defense was doing.
Now here's Che. Tight defense on him. And the shot goes down.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to Morris. Looking for Payton. He gets it there. Kicks to Barrett. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
27 seconds left to play in the third. And it's sent back by Carter. Here's Che. He's got 12. The 3. It's off.
Not letting his guy get into a comfort zone. Kevin Knox pretty locked in defensively here.
And so it's... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but Every now and then, this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Knox and Randall, they're the forwards. Wayne Ellington is out there with Payton, and it's Portis in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Free throw, good, Portis. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Baseline jumper, and they pick up 2. And it's 7 points for Denzel Valentine. The Knicks leading by 21. Payton with the ball, and the foul called on Shea. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And New York making a change here. Trier's checked in. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Bulls. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Valentine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randall passes to Ellington. True on the 14-footer.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Here's Shea, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that
one. Free throw, good. Shea.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York.
We get a chance to come here early, so watching shoot around Kevin before the game, we were remarking that Shea was out there kind of cracking up with his teammates out there, enjoying the atmosphere. Really, really personable guy.
Makes it off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Robinson passes to Trier. That 3 off the mark.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Shea's shot is off.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Looking very mobile on his drives. Markkanen hard to stop the 7-footer when he's on attack.
And the foul called on Shea. That's his 3rd foul of the game. It's checked in for Wayne Ellington. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Robinson dishes to Barrett. And another turnover here by New York. This time's checked in for Chicago. Chicago with the ball. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And Young kicks to Shea. From downtown, sinks the 3-pointer. Shea's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And thinking about becoming an NBA player in today's game, you better knock down some threes like Shea.
And the pass to Trier. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Morris is checked in for the Knicks. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. From deep, Shea. Offensive rebound. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Markkanen.
Have to give Markkanen credit there. Great job absorbing the hit on the shot.
New York calls timeout.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
And the Knicks making a change here. Randall's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Young. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Chris Dunn. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Coach Fizdale was going over with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. guys.
The first one falls.
After being picked 7th out of Kentucky back in 2014 by the Lakers, you remember Julius Randle, an auspicious start to his career, breaking his leg on his very first NBA game. That has not deterred him. Moved from L.A. to New Orleans, now to New York, an offensive force continuing to improve.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. They get it again. Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Back to Trier for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Markkanen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And here's Shea outside, connects from three-point range. Shea's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. Here's Trier, covered by Shea. Randle left side. Markkanen on the double team. 6 to shoot. Pass to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Markkanen pulls it in. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Really wild to think that there were doubts on Shea's commitment to the game. He's proving himself and proving that he can hoop.
On the free throw, no good. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
And stolen by Shea.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away. What a hoop by Shea. So calm and gets it done late.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks. Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Trier, that's good.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And here's Randle. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up for breakfast. Along with our 2K Sports Group. See you next time.